Welcome back to Astroneer. JC here, and as you can see I have been more than a little busy between last episode and now. Along the lines of I've been preparing this place for this little lot. There's plenty of power coming in, but we do need a little bit of a buffer. I mean, these draw 8 power each. So, I have found the location for one of them. Go over here. A long time ago, when we were out here, we found... Well, I obviously had to go and collect something. But near that something was that. Large amount of iron. This, not needed. Just gonna drop that over there. Excuse me, I'd like to climb up. Thank you. Can I get this online? No. I don't have the full setup yet. There we go. That's an initial deposit. I can have the auto arm here. Funnel the power. Do I have the rest of it available? No. I just have the platform, the stations, and the auto extractors. Yeah, that's a little annoying. What I will point out is as we go back this way, you'll notice there's something sitting there. Yeah, I manually sent the shuttle over to test something. This is going to be important. Just going to load that back up. Just zip down there. Break my legs again. Technicalities. When you send one from pad A, it will only go to pad A. which is nice. Which means I can guarantee stuff is going. And also sending it manually did actually count as an automated. There you go. Launch a shuttle using automation rules. Wasn't, I just told it to manually launch. It didn't transport any items either. But that's a technicality. I can load this up with all the bits and pieces I need. The 2 platforms, the 2 auto arms, the 2 resource canisters. That can then do that. I can shuttle these things automatically over, because I don't have to keep using the large shuttle, because they're all small backpack items, which is good. Around there. I think this is the last set of items that I need to do. Which means I can also start using the teleporter instead of the fuel, because I've just sent the items over via that system. Perfect. This one shouldn't be so bad either. I think there's an end of line station I've already set up down there. Automation for this? Yeah, don't know. Not a clue. Don't even know how automation works for this kind of principle. Oh. Let's see. This one? Yeah, it's this one. Right, we're going to have to backtrack. About here. Because what I need to do is remove this. Drop that out of the way. Station's going to have to go here. Right. We can put it that way round. Yeah. Platform, auto arm. Job done. This is a turn around. Point down there. There you go. Just see it's a deep deposit too. It is huge. Yes, hopefully I can fit in here. Job done. I can pull the cord out of there, connect it there, connect it there. It's a huge amount of this stuff. So that was all nice and quick and easy and that. I'm going to head back home now. I don't need to go deeper than this. The rail lines are set up, ready to go. I'm hoping to set this side up as being fully automated. With just these carriages running all by themselves. If I need to, I can just use the engine. That's it. I can use the engine if I need to travel around on this planet. But other than that, these will just automatically running around. They will, of course, be armed with medium storages. That's it. That's all it needs. Which means, in theory, I don't need the resource container, though it will still be helpful. Because we'll be able to pull out more than the train can store. Or the car will be able to store. So, what we're going to do is we're going to hop in here, head back. I'm going to make use of this to transport what I need. I want to make use of the stuff that I have set up. Funny that. And then teleport over here when I need it. don't have to use the big shuttle anymore. I can just send the medium shuttles to do that automatically, and then I just teleport over. Home base. Perfect. Right, I want to land at home base, and perfect. Right, we are ready to rumble. At least I think. So I'm going to need a lot of medium storages, but first of all, I'm going to need 2 auto arms, so 2 aluminium, 2 graphite, glass and plastic. Plastic isn't so much a problem. Excuse me, the chemistry lab. Compound and carbon. This is literally what I set up 2 extra trees to do. So we don't have to wait as much. You start work on the first. Start work on the first plastic. Getting this last bit of carbon done. Take that. Shift that to the other spot. Take that. Go for plastic again. Right, I hope to get this all done because I have come to the conclusion that we've got 3 more episodes after this. 1 week. I hope to get all of this done. Automatic, transfer, logistics, all of that, all sorted, and then I'm walking away. Because, means I need to get my DACA fix, and there's no DACA in this game. Also, I can't hurl insults at colonists in this. There's only one person that's my character. It's like, yeah, technicalities, all that, right? Let's just drop the plastic off. So, 2 quartz, 2 graphite, 2 aluminium. Gonna need to take a train for that. Right, we'll solve this problem first. Hold on. 2. Two aluminium. That goes there. 2 graphite. And 2 quartz. No, fat finger in it. Oi! Backpack. Right, we'll process that into the glass because I need it into the glass. Right, that's the auto arms. Meanwhile, while that's doing that, why is this not working? Is it really cut out again? Dear. Oh dear. This had to be moved far enough away that it would no longer auto. Okay, still pulling that in. Might still work. We'll find out in a minute. Answer is, oh, it won't. It's almost full. But yeah, this deposit is dying horribly. I mean, granted, the next deposit is just over there. So, not that hard, just have to extend the rail line. Everything else can just up, ship and move down to there, job done. Now, glass should be finished. I did a little bit of fueling. And that works. It's very manual. Which is annoying, but it does the job. Okay, that's everything we're going to need. So that is going to need the platforms as well, which means I'm going to need the resin. That's one resin, so I'm going to need 2 resin. I gotta think now. Gonna need like 4 of these. So what we'll do is we'll just use this one. Bit more manual. Put those there. Now all I can do is just load that into the shuttle and just send it. And print it over there if I actually need them. Yes, we have to call back shuttle A. And for the time being, load shuttle. Can someone shuttle from target landing pad? Yep. Oh, shuttle en route. That's how I'd normally do it. If I want to call resources in from the planet, I'd have it over there, it would automatically fill up, and then I just call it back. You're not going to load it, are you? Fine. Can't get off. On the floor with you. I'm not entirely sure that counts as a train. Sorry, game. I think your definition of a train is slightly wrong. Me manually loading it in is not automatic. Or loaded via a train. Note, I did take something from the platform and load it in, but it's a bit of a stretch there. So we get all this lot processed, then I can load it up into the train, and then we can get that going. Right, there's one auto arm. Get that printed, and the second auto arm. In the resource container. Auto arms. Resource canister. Give, please. Thank you. Manipulating stuff right near the edge of the screen tends to make it go funky. Like we have had it in previous episodes, which I noticed during editing, but not during recording, that sometimes the audio carries on, but the screen decides to just lock up and do nothing, which is amazingly helpful. So helpful when it does that. Right, what I actually need to do is I'm going to go rearrange this like so. There. There. That is everything that's needed to finish the automation off on the other planet. Yay! Or at least manually. Yeah, we'll just stop before we get there. Actually. Let's see how this is going to work. Right, unload stopped cars. Yep. So we'll unload there. It should load into here, but it's not. Load the shuttle. Come along now. Now where's the head scrap? Yeah. That's definitely what's going on here. It should just... Because what's weird is it loaded the train. It went straight from here into the train. Here, look, watch. Here we go. Right. Right. Disable loading. Load stopped cars. There you go. Pulled it all into there. Unload stopped cars. These are stopped. Whoop. It's dumped it onto here. But it hasn't now loaded that into here. Right, I'm going to manually load this, because if I save that... Get off. I mean, if I have to manually load stuff, then... okay, cool. Okay, Glacio, manual launch. Supposed to load the shuttle, but it didn't. Right. That is now on its way. That was being an absolute pain in the what's it. Let's just go teleport over there, shall we? It will have arrived there before we do. Be glad when I don't have to do this anymore. There are certain things about this game that do really push all the wrong buttons. How annoying do you have to be? Doesn't help that it's moving into summer, and my room is now like an absolute furnace. Which makes me even more irritable than normal. There it is. Looking for the one lit one right in the back. Are you gonna do it anything more than like a few FPS? Jeez. Wasn't hard. Apparently I was taxing the game. Yay! There we go. Look. Isn't that wonderful? We'll do them one at a time. And these are here to build these for the cars. When I say manually, I mean it is far faster for me to just use this. The hoverboard to get over. Come on. Come on. Jump, you noodle-legged little freak. Sometimes this character's inability to jump is annoying. Right, let's have a look. Bit closer. That should do it. Okay. It's only ever going to pull out one resource, so I don't have to filter this. Should get that. And yes, it'll drop them into here. Fine. Automation wise, no idea. Load, stop the cars. Yeah. Fine. That's ready to call, but there's no point calling anything at the moment. I'm sure there's... That might very well be an automation thing. I did grab small printer. Storage sensor, just in case. Activates targeted items based on changes in available storage. So when available storage becomes 0, so everything's absolutely stocked full, call something in. Maybe. This is why I said I didn't really understand how the automation in reality works. Just can't tell with this game. It's not sophisticated enough automation-wise to do complex tasks. Or at least it doesn't illustrate how it can do complex tasks. Oh, why did I come up here? I don't need to be up here. I need to be down here. Come on, run. Now I need to go up here. I'll hop on the train to ride down. You can definitely tell I improved so much by the end of this train stuff. This early stuff is nightmare fuel inducing. What's that? Going vertical? Yeah, no, that's not a problem. No, I think you'll find that is actually a problem. Do not go vertical. It's a train, for crying out loud. Oh, what I may need to do is reverse this. So that we can adjust the station. It won't let me adjust it if the train's on there. Because I'm thinking to get this to do properly, I'm going to have to do this. Excuse me. I say, dear sir, why have I been eaten? Train? Right. Huzzah! You cannot trap me! I have my magical train teleportation device. Nah ha 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 ha. Up yours, game. Can't eat me. You can blow me to bits. You can't eat me. That goes down to there. That looks good to go. Turn it on. Turn that on. That way. Well, that circle doesn't half move quick, but yeah, no, it should be able to reach up here, and it should definitely be able to reach that stuff. If necessary, I can always pull this back. I will sit here and investigate. Now, I have sailed very far on. I was meant to stop a while ago, and then I realised, well, I wanted to get this done. Automatic stuff on Glacio. Yes. Yep. Perfect. Well, that's not what I wanted, but thanks. I wanted to test that slot. Correct, it can do both slots. It is fully operational. Something operational battle station, or in this case, raw titanium harvesting. So, on that note, thank you for watching. And until next time, this is JC. Out.